All right, Sigma boys and gals and niggas, before we get this vid rolling, let me just throw some Dias into my Smurf real quick.
And if you're wondering, yeah, I'm a friend of Brixie and I'm the one editing his vid right now. We kind of similar because we both always bricked. And we Lulu 3x a day. So, yeah, right now I'm gonna buy this Dias.
Because later, I'm dropping and giving another batch of Hunter X Hunter skins for you guys. And y'all wait for the announcement later on how to join. Make sure to like and watch the full video so I can get notified. I know I should probably be investing in something meaningful like real estate or my future, but nah, shiny animations in the mobile game got me bricked. This MPL Recalls event was literally up like 3 months ago, and now, boom, 2 days left. Vanishing into the void like my self-control every time a new skin drops. Bro, I remember looking at this event 4 months ago thinking, I got time. I'll just buy the ones I want later. Classic mistake. Fast forward to today, and guess what? I ended up buying every single one of these damn recalls, like some kind of collector with commitment issues. Like at first I was just gonna grab 1 or 2, maybe flex the recall a bit, but then the dopamine hit different. Next thing I knew, my Dias were in critical condition and I was standing over their grave like, was it worth it? And the answer, absolutely. Do I use all these recalls? Nope. But it's about the principle, okay? It's the thrill of knowing that at any given moment I could flex a different recall and still not touch grass. Because let's be real, having a sick recall animation isn't just about flexing. It actually changes the energy of a match. You ever recall in front of an enemy and just feel their soul leaving their body? It's psychological warfare. The moment they see you teleporting in style, they know they're up against someone who cares about the details. And if you care about the details in a game like this, chances are you play different. It sends a message. I'm not just here to play, I'm here to dominate. And bro, let's talk about how satisfying it is when you recall after a clean out play. That feeling of disrespectfully dipping out while your opponent watches knowing they just got cooked, priceless. It's like slamming the door in someone's face mid-argument. And sometimes it's exactly what tilts the enemy into making bad plays. Damn, didn't see that bitch Fanny flying like that shoe. You recall with confidence and suddenly they're tunnel visioning, diving turrets, messing up rotations just because their ego got bruised. That's not just style, that's strategy. And it's not even just about tilting enemies. Having a sick recall actually hypes up your own gameplay too. There's something about knowing you look cool that just makes you play better. It's like equipping a legendary skin. Your movements feel cleaner, your decision making feels sharper, and suddenly you're pulling off plays you wouldn't even attempt before. It's like your brain convinces itself that you're built different, and next thing you know, you actually start playing like it. So, yeah, some people might say recalls are unnecessary, but nah, they're part of the mental game. They set the tone, they create intimidation, and they add an extra layer of fun that makes every match feel more satisfying. And at the end of the day, if a small thing like a recall can elevate your confidence and throw off your enemies, then I'd say that's worth every Dia. Anyway, enough talk. Let's get into the gameplay and see these recalls in action. And by the way, this is the mechanics for the Hunter X Hunter giveaway.
By the way, guys, my name is Brixie. Since I have completed all the Hunter X Hunter skins, and as a world collector who has a lot of extra diamonds, I am doing a giveaway. To join, just don't forget to like this video, share, and do not skip and comment what skin you want. Any skin you want is okay. I will be picking people who has the most watched and liked vids on my channel so I can get notified. I love you all. The more vids you liked, the more I get notified. Good luck.
Listen, my Nikas, anyone can win a fight, anyone can rack up kills, take objectives, and climb ranks if they grind long enough. But not everyone can make their enemies feel it. That's where recall animations come in. Because when you wipe someone off the map, you have 2 choices. You can just walk away like some emotionless NPC, or you can recall in their face. Establishing dominance, asserting power, and planting the seeds of self-doubt in their already fragile psyche. And trust me, nothing in this game is more dangerous than an enemy who's mentally shattered. You know that feeling when someone claps you, and instead of just moving on with the game, they recall right in front of your respawn timer, practically teabagging your dignity in 4K. That's not just a flex, that's a psychological assault. That's a message. That's them telling you, you are beneath me, and no matter what happens in this game, you will remember this moment when you close your eyes tonight. And if you've ever been on the receiving end of that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The next time you see that dude in lane, you're not even thinking straight. You're not playing smart. You're out for revenge. And that's how you start losing a game that was winnable 5 minutes ago. And see, that's the beauty of recall dominance. It's not just about looking cool. It's about getting inside your opponent's head rent-free, electricity paid, water bill covered, fully furnished. It's about making them play worse, forcing them to make mistakes, dragging them into the pit of emotional instability where they start questioning their own worth as a human being. And let me tell you, when a recall is saucy enough, flashy enough, disrespectful enough, people will throw games just to stop you from doing it again. I have seen entire teams abandon objectives, ignore their lanes, and throw their leads away just to chase me down and prevent me from recalling in peace. It's like watching grown men lose control over their own emotions because they cannot under any circumstances allow me to get away with this level of flexing. And the best part, they never succeed because a good recall player knows the mind games. They know exactly when to bait a recall, when to start it, when to cancel, and when to actually complete it so that maximum emotional damage is achieved. You ever seen someone recall in the middle of a fight just to bait abilities? That's art. That's strategy. That's an elite level chess move in a game full of checkers players. Because the second they take the bait and dump their skills on you, you turn around, slap them back to the shadow realm, and then you recall right on top of their lifeless body. And at that moment, you are no longer a player in their eyes. You are a demon, a force of nature, a menace to society that they will remember long after they uninstall the game out of pure embarrassment. And let's not forget the recall wars, because once you start playing at a high enough level, you don't just recall for yourself, you recall for the entire match. You ever been in one of those games where both teams stop caring about objectives, kills, or even the outcome, and it turns into a full-blown recall battle in the middle of the map? That's peak mlbb. That's the kind of moment that makes all the top-ups, the rage-inducing losses, the troll teammates, and the bad matchups worth it. It's pure ego versus ego. You see the enemy recalling. You can't just let that slide. You have to respond. It's a challenge, a duel, a test of pride. And if you fold, if you fail to recall back, if you just walk away, you may as well surrender right then and there because you've already lost something far more valuable than stars. You've lost your dignity. And before you even try to argue, but recalls don't win games. Nah, recalls win wars. Recalls set the tone. Recalls determine who the alpha is, who controls the lobby, who has the mental edge, and who is playing for their life while the other guy is just having fun. A recall doesn't just say, I'm better than you. It says, I'm so much better than you that I'm willing to waste 2 whole seconds standing still just to let you process your failure. It's not about winning, it's about winning with style, making a statement, and letting the enemy know that no matter how hard they try, they are merely side characters in your story. That's what recall dominance is all about. So yeah, if you're still running the default teleport like some kind of poverty-stricken peasant, I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out on the single greatest experience this game has to offer. You could be out here terrorizing lobbies, sending players into post-match existential crises, and forcing people to uninstall out of sheer humiliation. Instead, you're recalling like some NPC who's just here to farm minions and mind his business.